What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be switching things up a little bit. As you guys can see, the markets have pretty much slowed down ever so slightly, besides XRP, which actually managed to retest 63 cents yesterday, which is exactly what we talked about. So I'm really glad that that hit up. I had probably, I think, around 30 DMs and text messages from people saying that we hit the 63 cent resistance that we were planning on and talking about happening by February 22nd. And as today appears, it is February 22nd. But more importantly, in today's video, I wanted to help a lot of you guys, as a lot of people have been asking me questions with how do I buy XRP in the United States? How do I sell it? How do I trade XRP? How do I put it into my bank account? So in today's episode specifically, we're going to be talking about, as you see in the title, how to buy, sell, and trade XRP in the United States. This question comes up quite a bit. I was actually walking through a friend just last night, on how to do this, and it was so, important to him and to me that I was like, I have to make a video on this, and I feel like this will help benefit a lot of you guys. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as it does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. All right, so hopefully this doesn't take the entire video. If it doesn't, then maybe the last couple of minutes I'll just quickly go over XRP and some of the other altcoins. But I really just want to dive into this episode because I feel like it is so important for some of you guys to understand how to buy long, how to buy, how to sell, and how to trade XRP. So I just want to jump right into things. So the two accounts you will need. Obviously, you need to use Bityard, which is right here. I'm going to pull that up right now. You do have to have Bityard. I do have a link to this in the description down below and in the comments, so I definitely highly recommend you setting up a Bityard account for this. The second is what I prefer is Coinbase Pro. You don't necessarily have to use Coinbase Pro. You can use another exchange, so it's really up to you as to what you want to use, but this is what I would recommend. There are other exchanges where you can convert money into US dollars or whatever other, fiat, currency that you guys want to use. I would assume it's US dollars due to the fact that this is a tutorial within the United States. Okay, so these are the two that I highly recommend. So why do I recommend Bityard? Well, Bityard actually offers, which is really cool, you can see under their crypto trading, they offer XRP. So XRP to USDT, Tether. This allows you guys to basically leverage trade, buy long, sell short, create stop losses, create take profits on XRP. As we know, due to the lawsuit, the SEC has pretty much caused a lot of certain exchanges to kind of stop or put on pause XRP trading. Bityard hasn't. So this is something that I definitely recommend you guys take advantage of while it's still an opportunity here. I have been using it for months now, and I have not had any problems with the website in regards to XRP trading. So to jump right into things, a quick tutorial. Obviously, you have my assets, deposit, and withdraw. So first things first, if you guys wanted to purchase XRP or you have it in an account where you can't, trade or do anything with the XRP, you can obviously send it here by clicking on the deposit, then clicking on the XRP wallet, and you can send it right in here. Otherwise, you guys can send over Tether, which is very easy to do, into here using OMNI, ERC20 or TRC20, deposit it into this. They also offer Bitcoin as well as Tron and EOS. So any of these you can use to deposit, and then you can ultimately convert into XRP, and then I'll show you how to sell it and how to trade it and how to, go through the process. So this is exactly how you buy this. So once you deposit Tether or Bitcoin, and you're now curious as to how will I actually purchase the XRP, you can then turn it into USDT. You have to turn it into USDT. So let's say you deposited Bitcoin. You have to go over to spot trading, click on the Bitcoin USDT right here, and then you have to click sell Bitcoin. I prefer to do a market order, and then you'd have to confirm do 100% or whatever percentage you want of your Bitcoin, and then sell that into the, it'll go into the open orders, and then it will fill almost instantly, and it will then sell your Bitcoin, and you will receive USDT as a balance. You can then move over to where it says XRP. You scroll down a little bit on this side, and then you click right here, XRP to USDT, and then you can buy this. How would you buy it? You do the same thing, market. So as you can see, I have a $414 available in my balance. I can, if I wanted to purchase all of this, I go like this, I swing this little dial all the way over to 100, and I will be purchasing $414 worth of XRP token. And then once I have that, I can then go over to the, crypto derivative trade, the contract crypto trading platform, where I can leverage trade, buy long, sell short XRP, or I can just, trade it against the dollar if I plan on it going up or down. But this is one of the options. So now, once you have this XRP, how do we sell it? How do we put it into the bank account? How do we deposit it? That's a great question as well. So let's say now we have 1,000 XRP tokens. It will show right here 1,000 XRP. What you want to do is, after you're done leverage trading it, after you're done buying long, selling short, creating your stop losses, you would then decide, okay, let's say I made 2,000 XRP. I would then click over here where it shows amount. I would click the amount I want to sell. Obviously, you can type in that, or if you want to just sell it all and convert it into your bank account, you then scroll all over, click 100%. You then sell all your XRP like we just did, very similar to how we bought it. But we would sell the XRP, and it would then go into the open orders under the market, and eventually it would fill, and it would convert all your XRP tokens into USDT. That's the next step. So now the question is, how do we get this USDT into our bank account? How do we get it into our bank account? How do we withdraw it? That's a great question. I used to use Binance. Binance unfortunately stopped allowing trades within within New York specifically. But if you have it outside of New York, let's say you're in Wisconsin or Wyoming or California, maybe, not sure about California, but let's say you're in one of those places where Binance US is allowed, you can then just withdraw the USDT to your Binance, convert it into Bitcoin, send it to Coinbase Pro. Unfortunately, I can't do that, so I have to do it differently. So what I do is, once I have the USDT deposited in the bank here, in the available wallet, I then go over to Chainlink. Why do I use Chainlink? And I'll give you a good reason, and I'll explain why. So now, obviously, we have to go into Chainlink. You can see, how do I purchase this? I click over here. I scroll all the way to Buy Link. Well, actually, sorry, we go to Market first. Scroll all the way over to Buy Link. Then we click Buy, right? And it will convert everything into Chainlink. Once you have this Chainlink, let me get off this TV. Okay, so once we have this Chainlink in our account, what we then have to do is go over to Assets and click Withdraw. And a lot of the questions are, why do you use Chainlink? Why don't you use another cryptocurrency? Well, here's why. So when you go onto USDT, if you have an exchange that accepts USDT, then sure, go for it, because a single maximum withdrawal is 35,000. Some people say, why not just withdraw the Bitcoin? Bitcoin only allows you to withdraw 0.1. So if you actually have, which might be now, it wasn't the case a couple months ago when, one Bitcoin is $20,000 and 0.1 is only a sliver of what you can withdraw. So like anything over $1,000 or $2,000 I couldn't do. Now that it's so high, it might actually work for you, and you guys might be fine. You don't have to use Chainlink. You can use Bitcoin. But for those that maybe are withdrawing, let's say, for $6,000 at once, like I've done, I would prefer to use Chainlink. Chainlink over here instead of like Litecoin, because I thought of Litecoin. Litecoin only lets you withdraw 5. That's really not a lot. But when you go to Chainlink right here, Chainlink allows you to withdraw 200 at once. So this is a lot. So now that I have the available Chainlink in my balance, what I do is click Withdraw. And I have address, you will get PIN and CAPTCHA. So I go over to Coinbase Pro and I click Deposit. And then once this loads in, eventually it will, hopefully, I will then click the crypto address that populates here for Chainlink. I'll copy that address and I'll put it in Bityard. I don't know why this is, okay, here we go. So I go over to Chainlink, I click crypto address, and then I click I understand, and it populates this wallet and QR code. So I'm gonna copy this address, go into Bityard, and click boom, just like that, the address. I will then click, you will get, let's say I want to type in 200. Let's say I've actually withdrawn let's say I have 200 Chainlink, I can type in 200 Chainlink. Sometimes you can see there's a small fee of 0.53. So if you are going to withdraw a certain amount that isn't 200, let's say you're going to withdraw 80, type in on your calculator 80 minus 0.53, and then type that number in, which might be like 79.47. That might be the appropriate amount, because otherwise this will stay gray. And you don't want that, because then you can't withdraw. The next step would be to enter your PIN. Your PIN would be your password. So type in your password into the PIN right there for Bityard. Then click the CAPTCHA. How you would work this is you would just click send. You click send like this. It populates a verification QR or verification authenticator. You swipe it over, and what it's now doing is it's going to email you a 6-digit number. So you're going to have to check your email with Bityard, click the 6-digit number, remember it or pull it up on your phone, and then type in that password, click withdraw. What happens after that is eventually it will go through and you'll see it in your withdraw history. It's going to populate as a countdown clock. You'll see a 10-minute clock. Wait for that clock to end. Eventually, after it's done counting down the 10 minutes, it will show as processing. Eventually, wait for the processing to done, and it will say to be finished, and it will say successful, and that's when it will send over. For me, it usually takes about 30 minutes for one transaction to go through. For other people, or if I've done two at the same time, it might take a little bit longer. Also remember, to withdraw on Bityard, it has to be between these hours, 9 and 21 SGT, Monday to Sunday. So it's basically any day between 9 and 21 SGT. What does that mean, Singapore or something time? What that means is in the United States, it's after 8 p.m. So that's pretty much what you have to remember. So as long as you're in the United States, Eastern Standard Time, that's where I live, you can withdraw anytime after 8 p.m. So at 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., doesn't matter. As long as it's after 8 p.m. are you allowed to withdraw money from the account, which is fine. I've never had a problem with this. I've done hundreds of withdrawals, and that's pretty much it. Eventually, it will say success under withdrawal history, and it will send over to your your bank account, your Coinbase Pro. Then what you do is you would click, sell, you click market, you click max, and it will show you the total to US dollars. You then click place sell order, and it will sell all your Chainlink or Bitcoin or whatever you've sent to the Coinbase Pro. And then you eventually just click withdraw. Once it's in the US dollars, you click withdraw, and then you can withdraw it to your bank account, and it usually takes 2 or 3 days. And that's pretty much it. That's the tutorial for how to buy, sell, trade Bityard, buy, sell, trade XRP on Bityard, how to, do all of that information, how to withdraw it to a bank account. It's very easy. I just helped my friend walk through it yesterday. It's very simple as long as you follow the steps that I just explained in today's video. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below or DM me if you have any other questions. But that's the tutorial I know a lot of you guys needed. Unfortunately, today's video went kind of long, but I'll spend maybe the next 2 minutes just discussing the current market right now. As we know, XRP actually managed to explode up, retesting 63 cents again. We can, just zoom out to the 4-hour charts. You can see right here, basically, what was said yesterday and what I've been saying is now that we adjusted the uptrend right here, we've been using this very well. We actually managed to shoot all the way up to 63 cents. Obviously, buying in right here for the move to the upside would have been fairly profitable and capitalizing off the run. Vice versa, if you did see the price at 63 cents, buying in for a short back to the downside would have been fairly profitable as well. We're currently consolidating right now, so I would just be fairly patient with the way XRP is trading. I would just be slow to buy in right now. Just let it kind of populate out. It is seeing some pretty crazy uncertainty movements right now, but there's a good chance we are going to actually continue to rise back up to 63 cents in the next couple of days, so I'm not too worried about that. Otherwise, the other coins look okay. Ethereum actually managed to break this small uptrend. This wasn't really anything of importance. I just drew it on the 4-hour, but you can see it immediately started to correct back down. Where is it going to go? I think a good buying opportunity would be if we close above this bottom support. So if the coin does continue to fall lower and actually manages to retest bottom support here, and stays above here and closes above that resistance, we should be able to swing back to the upside. That's pretty much going to go for some of these other cryptos. As for Bitcoin, very interesting pattern. This uptrend does hold out quite well. That's drawn right here. So let's see how this pans out as well. I would just be fairly cautious about investing into these coins right now because of these massive swing of events. There's a good chance a lot of these coins could start to short back down. Litecoin just broke through its, ascending fractal right now, and there's a good chance it could come all the way back down to $138, which would be a very big, substantial drop. So just be patient, but that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. Tomorrow we'll go a little bit more in depth into the technical analysis, but hopefully this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.